Very good morning. It's my privilege to present a paper on this 22nd International Conference on Sustainable Development 2025, organized by Sri Lanka. I have been presenting this paper, Green Banking and Sustainable Development, a systematic review of global practices and policy trends. Myself, Smitha, under the guidance of Dr. Ramesh Chandrahasa, a research scholar, Institute of Management Studies, Davanagere University, Karnataka. So before moving with my topic, today, green banking has become one of the mandatorily things which has become a shift towards the sustainability. It means that today the concept of sustainability, that is sustainable is a practice of meeting present needs without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their needs. It has become one of the mandatory source because the entire environment has been moved with an need of sustainability. With that, since the paper has been done with certain issues, has been continued with studying certain concepts, the global shift towards sustainable have placed the financial sector at forefront of environmental studies. So green banking is one of green banking where it is going to concentrate on how the financial institutions are integrating environmental sustainability as one of the core. With this, we had been studied on certain sustainable goals, which has been highlighted here. One is Sustainable Development Goals, that is 7, which is affordable and clean energy like solar, wind, EV infrastructure, how it is going to help for the present generation to overcome the climatic disorders. And also the Sustainability Development Goal 9, where it is concentrated on industry and innovation infrastructure, where it is promoting to sustainable industrialization. And also in this paper, we have been covered with the other concept of Sustainable Development Goals 13, which is going to explain regarding the climatic changes, which has become one of the main tool in order to move with what are the present need with and sustainability. So with that, we had been framed with the objective of to systematic review of global green banking practices and their role in promoting sustainable development, to analyze the key policies, framework, and regulatory trends shaping green banking across the developing economies. With these two objectives, the methodology used is a study employed a systematic literature review methodology. Secondary data has been used for this study. The sources is peer-reviewed journals from Scopus, Web of Science, Enrolled, and Springer. And some of the institutional reports are also being referred in order to go with this particular paper. And regulatory guidelines, national banking frameworks are also being referred. And the time frame which the paper, a reviewed paper, which has been taken, the articles or reports which has been published from 2010 to 2024. And with this, we had been categorized into 2 categories where we have been highlighted. One is green banking, what have been offered in developed countries, so developed economies, and one, the green banking, which has been offered in developing economy. With that, bifurcation. First one is green banking in developed economies like European Union, the global leader driven European Green Deal and EU taxonomy. The ECB integrates climate risk into monetary policy, requiring climate stress testing and ESG risk integration. The United States, primarily a market-driven, with limited federal mandates, initiative has been included for community to reinvest in low-carbon projects. They had been making their major institution to commit towards investing in low-carbon projects. And also in United Kingdom, the England mandates climate-related stress testing, green taxonomy, inclusion. These are some of the things which has been done in the developed economies, which has been mandatory of reinvesting, especially in green financing. And coming towards in emerging economies like India, China, and Brazil, they had been led by certain rules and regulation guidelines, which has been prepared, which has been done by RBI, public sector initiatives, including green bonds for MSME and financing renewable energy. China, one of the more structured approaches globally with a green credit policy, mandating environmental criteria in lending, establishing, and green finance pilot zones. Brazil, a central bank requires bank to assess climate and environmental risk, especially this emerging economies and developing economies have been concentrated on three main topics. One is triple bottom line. So triple bottom line today, the criteria for everyone is not only to concentrate on profit or not only to concentrate on profit or people, both people, profit and planet. All triple bottom is a very important. This is what we have been trying to connect in this particular paper. So that is the reason they need to give importance for both the profit, society, and also how to keep the environment better, how to reinvest on the environmental sectors. So, and also that is mandatory to follow with an stakeholders theory. So stakeholders theory is nothing but serving all the stakeholders, not only concentrating on the shareholders. All the stakeholders plays a very vital role for the development of the country, especially with the concept of sustainability. And also we need to concentrate on institutional theories. So regulation, norms, shaping bank the behavior. So with this highlights, we had been identified certain benefits, like if we had been maintained with this green banking or green investment with proper rules and regulation, it is going to enhance the reputation, brand trust, and also it helps us to the climate risk mitigation. What the risk we have been facing in this present scenario can be minimized if we have been followed with certain rules and regulation and following with reinvesting in green concept. And it's also help us to green assess capital market. So this support for national and global sustainability goals also is going to help us in order to come up with an climate mitigations, and this is what the benefit which has been identified. So in order to implement this, there are major challenges which is going to be first, because implementing the green financing is not an easy work, because everyone need to be know about what exactly it is. So what exactly the green banking, how the environmental sustainability banking operates, and how the product is, everything should be properly well known for the public. So despite of this growing relations and also green banking movement, lack of university taxonomy, there is no proper harmonized definition lead to regulatory what the fragmentation, cross borders investment, they're having certain rules and regulation. And also we are having greenwashing risk. Institution may overstate green credentials, misleading the stakeholders without giving a proper information regarding what exactly the green investment is, what the credibility without and also there is a limited technical expertise. So many banks, especially in developing economies, there is a lack of human capital who's going to explain us regarding what exactly the environmental risk is and how it has been designed to the green products. And also underdeveloped capital market, systematic constraint like shallow or immature capital market also has been lead for challenges which has been faced in order to implement the green financing to the market. So future direction and recommendation but studied in this particular advanced green banking as a cornerstone of sustainable development, the establishing unified global taxonomy, which is going to help us for a proper developments in the future, and capacity building and ESG training, incentivize green lending, mandate third-party verification, which plays a very important role by giving the knowledge for the viewers, and also leverage fintech and digital tools also plays a very important thing. So with this, we conclude that green banking is no longer optional. It has become mandatory for achieving our long-term sustainability and financial system. This systematic review underscored that banks globally are increasingly integrating the green practices supported by robust regulatory framework. While benefits such as enhanced reputation, climate risk are evident, challenges like fragmented taxonomies, greenwashing persist. As a climate and sustainability pressure intensify, the banking sector must continue in evolving its integrity, innovation, inclusivity at the core. So this particular paper is going to explain, has been explained you regarding what are the different challenges has been faced in implementing the green banking, especially in an developing economy and emerging economy, and also what are the challenges benefit has been faced. Thank you.